happens when new technology works better than expected. The following recording was being stored in the files at World Technology's marketing headquarters and was submitted to us anonymously. We share it with you now, in the spirit of truth and with the steadfast belief that everyone has a right to know.
This is Kathy Condor with World Technology's Marketing, excited to engage with this new project. For the next week, I'll be shadowing the independent technology development group Peachtree Tech, which has requested our services. I'll be recording my observations and recommendations for how best to assist Peachtree Tech for the board of directors at World Technology's Marketing. Hey team! I'm currently sitting in the parking lot of Peachtree Tech Labs. And before going inside, I'll give you a quick rundown of what they've been working on and what they're looking for assistance with from us. Give you a little background here. Peachtree Tech has only been around for a few years, but in that time, they've already sold a few advancements in smartphone tech and home security systems to bigger companies. They have a new idea that they're really excited about and they're ready to show it off, but they're hoping to bring it to the consumer directly instead of selling it to a middleman like they have in the past. That's where we come in. They have an amazing product, I think you'll agree in a moment, but they need assistance with the logistics of advertising and bringing that idea to market, generally speaking. Think about it. The world of convenient home user technology has been moving so quickly in the past few decades. Advancements in high-definition television, cell phone battery life, driving-assisted cars like the one I'm sitting in right now. So many things that it's hard to remember how we used to manage without them. What Peachtree Tech has been developing is, as they put it in their email, beauty through simplicity. They'll be demonstrating to us today a new type of camera more advanced than anything else on the market. You've heard my reports before. You know I love an underdog story. So, let's go inside, see what they've got to show us. I'm in the Peachtree Tech lab with Marcus Anderson. He'll be demonstrating some of the recent tests on Peachtree's new camera technology in just a moment. I'll report what I'm seeing, and Peachtree will also provide some footage taken with the new cameras that they think might be useful for the board to see. I'll send that along with my report later at the end of the week. Marcus, do tell. What can this revolutionary technology do?
It's nothing too revolutionary, but we really do think people respond well to it. It's kind of like the equivalent of old analog television with rabbit ears versus 4K streaming. It really could change how people interact with the world around them. You see, human vision is limited in some pretty significant ways. We only evolved with enough vision capabilities to help us survive long enough to reproduce. So there's a lot of parts of the life spectrum that we just can't see, and certain distances that our vision is limited to, and that's even for people with, better than 20/20 vision, like 20/10 vision. But we also have something called selective attention. And that's a neural process that allows the brain to focus on important input while filtering out all the unnecessary background noise that we come into contact with. For example, when you're driving a car, your rearview mirror is within your line of sight the whole time. But you ignore it like 98% of the time. You only really perceive it when you need to see behind you. That's one of the reasons that eyewitness accounts can be super unreliable. But at the same time, it's important that our brains work that way. If we were forced to take in and actually consciously process all of this information, it would just be overwhelming.
Fascinating.
Yeah, so given the limitations of our vision, the goal of this project was to develop a camera that lets us see those blind spots.
Oh, wow. My gears already turning. for the real world applications. So it sounds like there are a lot of different things this camera can do. What are we going to be focusing on today, Marcus?
We want to start by demonstrating the camera's capacity for recording objects in motion while maintaining a focus on the most minute details at the same time. If you go to that door over there, inside you'll find a tub of rubber super balls. I'll record you through this glass window over here, and you throw as many balls as you can in as many directions as you can in 30 seconds.
All right. Sounds fun.
Hold on a second. Even though it's just bouncy balls, safety is still very important. I have an extra pair of goggles for you.
Thanks, Marcus. Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, that was more fun than I expected to have today.
Come take a look at what we've got. See how the camera was able to keep each object in motion and in focus individually? Now take a look at the detail it's able to capture. We marked one ball, just one single super ball with a small purple dot.
Wow! Marcus has just input a command, and the image zoomed in automatically. It found the correct bouncy ball right away. Very impressive, Marcus. Let's see the larger image and watch it through once more. I gotta say, the colors are very impressive as well. What a joyful scene. Marcus? What's that in the corner?
Huh. Well, it's probably just a smudge on the lens. Here, I'll pull up a live feed. Martin, will you go in and clean the lens before the next test? It looks like there's a smudge on it.
A smudge on the lens? A smudge on the... Look for yourself, Marcus. There's no smudge on the lens.
Well, it looks like we may have just found a glitch in the system. That's kind of embarrassing. We'd better take a look at that. Maybe it'd be better to continue with the test tomorrow. We've got the whole week, and I really do want you to see this camera at its absolute best.
Of course. Thank you, Marcus. We'll speak again tomorrow. Good morning, team. So, we're going to have a change of plans today. I got an interesting homework assignment from Peachtree Tech. I was just enjoying my morning coffee when Marcus called. So, they're still having trouble over at the lab with this glitch that I noticed yesterday. Apparently, it's not as new as they assumed. He was telling me that they've looked back at every piece of footage that they took in the lab to test the camera, and that weird brown smudge is in every single video. So I guess that it was just small enough that no one noticed it before. At this point, obviously they want some more time to sort it out. So instead of doing more demonstrations at the lab, they're sending Martin over to my hotel with a handheld camera. All the employees at the lab are giving one to a family member too. They want us to play around with the cameras throughout the day. It's supposed to demonstrate just how easy it is to use and how much people can accomplish with the handheld version alone. So, should be fun. Hey, hello. I've just been out for a walk. There's the cutest little park about a block away from my hotel. And I let the camera record while I walked. It's got a built-in stabilizer, so you don't even have to pay attention to keeping it steady while you record. I'm going to really put it through its paces. I'm going to run down the hallway, then take a look at the footage back at the room. Okay, let's see how good this stabilizer really is. Ooh, yeah. I was really bouncing around and it's still clear. It's relatively steady. Pretty impressive. Wait. Huh. There's something... Yeah, there's something on the ceiling. Right around the corner from my room. Oh. Right, it's the brown smudge thing, obviously. Oh! God! It's moving. But there was nothing there. No. I don't see anything. There's nothing there. The footage from the park. It was really a beautiful little place. So green. So calming. No. No, 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 no. The footage from the park is filled with these figures. They're brown. All of them have different shapes. Sometimes they have eyes. And they never seem to have faces. They're just there. I don't know how to describe them. You'll see them in my report. I had a thought. I'm back in the hallway where I saw one coming around the corner, moving along the ceiling in the footage. I don't see anything, but I have the camera with me this time. I'm going to see what happens when I turn it on. There it is. I can see it on the screen. It's shaped kind of like a fat tuning fork. Hey, buddy. Can you see me? Are you friendly? Oh God, it looked at me. I think it's looking at me. I can't do this. I'm just gonna back away slowly. I need to call Marcus. "3 a.m. I haven't slept yet. Marcus told me I'm not the only one who saw things today. So, at least I'm not crazy. Everywhere I went, those things, the smudges, showed up. Everywhere. So, it has occurred to me that there's no reason to assume they aren't in my hotel room with me right now. On the ceiling above me, next to my bed, I could find out. And it is tempting. Like, wouldn't it be better to know exactly where I stand, to know what it is that I'm afraid of? No. I think I'd rather not know.
I mean, I'm a little old to be afraid of the monster under my bed, but here I am, too scared to close my eyes, even though I know that I can't see what's out there.
Good morning, Marcus.
Morning, Kathy. Did you sleep well?
No. You?
No. No, I did not sleep well either. Yesterday was the first time any of these tests have been conducted outside the lab. As you know, things didn't go the way we thought they would.
Understatement. So what are these things? Where did they come from? Why are they here? Why are they everywhere?
I don't know. I don't know what they are. They've probably been here the whole time. It's just we weren't capable of seeing them, but now with these cameras we can. Oh man, my team's gonna have to start over from scratch. Try to figure out what all this means. I don't know. I mean, there's no reason to think that they're hostile, but we don't know anything. I'm sorry, Kathy. I know you've put in a lot of work on this already, but obviously we're not ready to market this. I'll have you leave that camera with me, and I've got to remind you that you signed a non-disclosure agreement. The only people that can hear about this are the people listed on that agreement. I'm afraid we won't be needing World Technologies marketing services anymore.
I understand. Good luck, Marcus.
If nothing has changed but our perceptions, is there any reason to assume we are anything other than safe? Can we change anything? Should we? Or is there nothing at all we can do when we are allowed an uncomfortable glimpse into the creepy quadrant?